Ever feel like you're pouring your heart and soul into your social media, but you're just talking to yourself online? No, let me share something that might hit close to home for many of you. I mean, myself included. I remember a conversation that I had. I remember clear as day with a passionate business owner in Grenada. Now, she was doing everything that the expert will tell you to do: post on social media daily, run giveaways, even jumping on those trends, TikTok trends, general social media trends. But there was this pure look of frustration on her face. And she leaned in, right? And she said, Kimran, I feel like I am just wasting my time. Why isn't any of this working? And in that exact moment, I saw the same hurdle that so many amazing Caribbean businesses and honestly, businesses everywhere are trying to overcome. We've all heard the advice: be consistent, post more. But what happens when this consistency lacks direction, when it lacks strategy? It becomes activity without achievement. And you end up with a flyer here, a random quote there, a quick product picture on a Friday, but you're left wondering why the likes aren't turning into real engagement and why the engagement isn't turning into customers. At the end of the day, we're in business to make money, right? The truth is, the problem isn't usually a lack of effort. I mean, you're working hard. The real issue, it's working without a clear, authentic direction. And the scattered effort, it leads to scattered results every single time. But what if there was a way to change that? What if you could make every piece of content count? Now, that is where we shift from just doing social media to leading with it. And it starts with a few foundational shifts. Now, firstly, truly know your audience like you know your closest family members. Think about it. Are you speaking to those vibrant young creatives in St. George's in Grenada? Or is your message for the financial professional in Port of Spain? No, ask yourself, what do they genuinely care about beyond the surface level? What are the real problems they're trying to solve, and how can you help with it? Now, this isn't about guessing, it's about deep empathy. Next, let your unique voice shine through. Is your style more like warm, encouraging, mentor like, or are you more the energetic, insightful friend? Every post, every reply should echo your authentic voice. If it sounds like it can come from anyone, maybe it will not resonate deeply with the people who need to hear from you. So don't try copying anyone's style. Lean into your own uniqueness. Be more you. Then build your content around your core pillars, your main theme. So instead of just random posts, choose like 3 to 5 topics that are central to your message and your audience needs. This could be sharing the real stories behind your business. It can be celebrating your customers' success. It can be offering genuine, helpful, educational tips, or connecting through shared cultural touchstones such as carnival, independence, emancipation. Now, these pillars give your content purpose and consistency that feels natural, not forced. Also, have a clear why for every platform you use. Why are you on Facebook? Maybe it's to build that tight knit community and offer support. On Instagram, maybe that's where you visually tell your brand story and build its identity. LinkedIn could be your space for sharing those deeper insights and establishing thought leadership. And TikTok, Well, that's perfect for discovery and showing the relatable human side of your brand. Match the platform to the purpose, but keep in mind that whichever platform you use, ensure that you are not using it because you like it. You should be using the platform because that's where your target audience is. And finally, plan your content with intention, but remain flexible. So, using a simple monthly calendar can be a game changer. You can even batch create some of your content. I mean, we have AI now. This doesn't mean that you lose the spontaneous nature of it all. It actually frees you up to be more present and engage authentically because the foundation is solid. Now, these ideas aren't just for us here in the Caribbean. They're for anyone, anywhere who wants to build genuine trust and connection online, especially as we look towards what works in 2025 and beyond. But, but for us in the Caribbean, where our culture, our stories, and that powerful word of mouth run so deep, bringing this kind of authenticity together with clear strategy, that's where the real magic happens. It's about clarity and connection. So, here's my challenge to you. Well, my invitation, really. Listen to this. Before you share another piece of content, whether it's a flyer, a quote, an update, pause for just a moment and ask yourself from the heart, one, does this truly serve the people that I want to reach? Two, does it clearly reflect my authentic voice and purpose? And three, will this spark a feeling, an insight, or a useful takeaway? If the answer isn't a clear yes to all three, then give yourself permission to pause, realign your why, and then post with true intention. Because strategy isn't just some cool corporate buzzword that we hear, right? And sometimes we hear about strategy this, strategy that. This is not just some corporate buzzword. Strategy is the roadmap to making a real difference with your message. So, remember, your experience, your voice, they matter. Your stories aren't just your own, they can be the blueprint for someone else's breakthrough. So, go out there and share your stories with clarity and heart. That's all I have for you for today. My name is Cameron Corian, and I'll see you in the next video.